What's up, YouTube? It's me, Dave Bradley to some, Lord Dave to others, Dad to one, you understand? This video, really, I just wanted to make a video about the 5 things that I've learned in my first year as a parent, right? My son will be 1 as of tomorrow. Cheers. Shout out to him and shout out to us for keeping him alive this entire time. But yeah, I wanted to make this video basically just to give some insight on things that I've learned in this journey so far, in hopes that it will help someone who's going through their first year as a parent, or maybe currently expecting, or also, you know, people who've been parents for longer than a year. You may have some more insight on maybe some things that I messed up on, or some things that I didn't understand or didn't learn, or just, you know, just simple parental advice. You know, I'm here for it all. This is an open forum. That's the beauty of YouTube. I'm here to discuss things as a family. I want to get right to it, man. I don't really want to prolong it too much. The first thing that I learned as a parent is you have to have patience with your child, right? And for a lot of people, including myself, I was never really a patient person. So that was a process for me. I won't say that it was hard, but it was definitely a process, right? Because when you first come home with the baby, it's like, okay, now what, right? And every minute there seems to be something new happening, a new development, a new situation, a new circumstance happening that you have to find an answer to. And you just simply won't have all the answers. You have to be patient with the child, man. The child is going to scream. Babies are going to scream. Babies are going to be hungry. I mean, they just got here. They don't know what the hell is going on. They don't know what the hell is going on. And for our case as men, the babies don't know us at all. Like, really, like, they know their moms, like, they've been attached, they've been inside the woman's womb this entire time, they love their moms, and when you first get there, it's like, okay, now who the hell are you, right? Like, I would say the first couple of weeks, first couple of months, maybe the first month, I'll say, it seemed like my son just really didn't like me like that, like, you know, like, and I feel like I'm a likable person, so that kind of hurt a little bit. But like I say, you have to be patient with the child. They have no idea who you are. Like, even though they are half you, half mom, they have no idea who the hell you are, right? So you have to be patient with that. It's a process. Babies will scream. Babies will be hungry. Babies will shit all over your couch. Babies will shit all over your furniture. They will piss on your favorite shirt. They will spit up on your favorite shirt, and you have to take that shit with a smile. Literally. You have to sit there and look and just laugh. And that's something that I've always been able to do, is laugh at shitty situations, pun intended again. It's just been a way for me to process things. It's just through laughter. I'm also a stand-up comedian, so this is how I process things. It's just through making light of situations where, you know, it might be shit up or back, and that might be the most disgusting thing in the world to you, but you have to get over it, because now this is your responsibility. So you have to be patient with this child, because they do not know what they do. They have no idea that they are shitting all over your furniture. They have no idea that they just spit up on your $1,000 Louis Vuitton shirt. Like, they have no idea, and they truly just don't give a shit. And they shouldn't, and neither should you. So patience has always been most important. 2, the second thing that I've learned, and now these are not in any particular order. This is just how I made the damn video, right? But number 2 is have some money saved. That would, like I said, I'm not ranking it, but that would probably be one of the most important ones. Have some money saved, man. Whatever your monthly expenses are, however much you make from your job, YouTube, whatever the hell you do, try to 2 times that as the father. This is not for mothers, this is as the father. Have that money saved. Now, me personally, I didn't have as much money saved as I would like to have had, but I had a few bucks here and there, and every fucking dollar helps, you know. I curse, sorry if it offends people, it happens, right? But just having that money saved makes a big difference, right? Because there's going to be moments where, you know, situations occur, right? Like me, I took paternity leave. You know, I stayed home for about 6-7 weeks after my girl had the baby. I stayed home with her and just, you know, helped out as much as I could and just did my part, you know. And I advise every parent, every father to do the same thing. If you can, if your job allows it, Take that time, man. Take that time, be home with your lady and your baby, because it's important. But that money will give you the opportunity to stay home with the baby and your family, where you don't have to rush back to work because, oh, the light bill is due and the rent is due and I need to get back to work. I can't wait. That safety net will allow you such a precious opportunity that you will never get back. Like, your baby will only be a week old for a week. You understand? Like, these things happen fast. Like I said, my son will be 1 tomorrow, and it's insane to me. Like, it's already been a year, and I truly feel like I've been able to enjoy it for the most part, and not have been pulled in so many different directions away from my family, because my family is the most important thing to me. So having that money made a big difference. You know, it's gonna be nights where it's 9 o'clock at night and you realize, like, oh shit, he don't have no more diapers left. Like, okay, now what are you to do? You don't have no money. How you supposed to go get diapers? Now you got to do anyway. So having that money makes a big difference. Diapers cost. You might look up and say, oh wow, he has 1 wipe left. Now I got to go to Target, Walmart, gas station, wherever, Walgreens, and go get wipes, and I don't have any money. You know what I mean? So now that's another problem. You know, also, one of the things that nobody really explained or brought up was that, you know, food. You know what I mean? Like, just having food in the house. Like, my son was born in December. We live in Chicago. It's cold as hell, snow. The week he was born, it was like 10 degrees outside. Snow was starting to fall. So it was rough, you know, and who wants to leave out the house to go get food at that time, you know, in the middle of a blizzard? Who wants to leave out the house to go get food? And I'm not expecting my woman to want to cook. She just got ripped in half, you understand? So having that money to just afford certain luxuries that just make this process a little bit easier makes a big difference, because it's going to be rough, and just having any bit of cushion helps a ton. You understand? So tip 2 is have some fucking money, man. Have some money put to the side. Like I said, whatever your monthly, income is, try to 2 times that. You know what I mean? Try your best to 2 times it. You got 8 to 9 months to prepare. You know, just do what you can, man. $50 a week helps. $25 a week. Whatever you can do to help yourself in the future, you will make your future self very happy. Number 3, it takes a village. I didn't really understand what that statement meant until now, until, you know, I became a parent, and it means a lot. You know what I mean? It takes a village. You know, there's sayings that, you know, Black parents have used since the beginning of time is, when you have kids, you'll understand. And it's true. When you have kids, you'll understand. You know, it really takes a village. You can't do it by yourself. You and your partner, you will struggle, you know, trying to do everything by yourself. You know, you want the best for your family, you want the best for your kids and your lady and your home. It takes a village, man. You need help. My son is very lucky. I don't want to say lucky, but, you know, to have all of his grandparents. You know, he has many grandparents, step grandparents, whatever. But he has a lot of help and a lot of love, you know, and a lot of prayer to protect him. You know what I mean? And help doesn't have to mean financial. You know what I mean? Help can be just coming by and sitting with the new parents, man. Like, that helps a lot. Just to not feel so sheltered from the world. You know, when we had our son, like I said, it was the middle of winter, so it felt like we were just by ourselves for the most part. You know what I mean? Like, people aren't leaving out the house. People, like, once you have kids, people don't really look at you like you need help. And I feel like that's the furthest thing from the truth. Like, you need more help than ever. Damn cat. You need more help than ever, man. Like, once you have the baby, like, you're learning all these different things about yourself and about, you know, just this family dynamic that you need friends around. Like, I felt like once we had our son, like, I felt kind of ostracized a little bit, and, you know, I don't think it was intentional on, you know, my friends or family's part, but it just happened. You know, intention is not always how things play out. You know, you can intend to be loving, but it can be hurtful. But yeah, like, you need that support, you know. It can be coming over to wash a dish, coming over to prepare a meal, or just bringing food by, or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, you need that as a new parent because you're going through this journey and it feels like you're by yourself. You need as much community as you possibly can. So if you know somebody who's about to have a child, try to be as much of service to them as you possibly can. Find a way. It doesn't have to be monetarily. Find a way. Moral support, emotional support. I might need to fucking cry. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's rough, man. Sometimes you might need to cry. And you need somebody to cry to. You need somebody to talk to. Your partner may not be able to be that person for you at that moment because you're both going through such a life-changing situation. And sometimes you need external help from your peers and your friends and your family just to be that emotional support for you. That's number 3. Number 4, you have to be patient with yourself. The first tip was being patient with the child. This tip is to be patient with yourself, right? There's going to be so many things happening all at once that you won't understand, but you have to be patient with yourself. You have to offer yourself grace. You know what I mean? You have to give yourself grace and time to learn what it is that's happening. You've never seen this before. Like, you may have younger siblings that you had to watch grow up and help raise and all this good stuff, but once you have your kids to yourself and you have your own children and your own family, it becomes a whole new thing, and you have to have patience with yourself, man. Like, there's going to be times that you truthfully and honestly, you fucking hate yourself, and life is just not fun right now, and it's miserable, and I don't know what to do and all of this stuff, but it is not okay to break. It's okay to bend, it's okay to wonder, it's okay to have these emotions and these feelings, but it's not okay to break. It's not okay. You can bend as much as you need to, but you have to hold yourself together. You have to keep yourself together. It's gonna be rough. You're gonna want to pull your hair out. My son pulls my hair every day. There's times where I want to cut all this shit off. Like, there's times when you just will not understand what the fucking point of life is, and you just don't know what's next and how am I going to get to the next moment. But in that moment, every moment that I've had where I'm just like, yo, what the fuck is this? What is life? What's going on? What am I supposed to do? I'll look at my son and he'll just be smiling. I'm just like, oh, okay, I'm cool. Like, life will work itself out. You need to have some form of faith. I'm not saying religion, because that's not for everybody, but you have to have some form of faith, something to hold on to just to keep you going to the next moment, dude. Like, make it to the next moment. Like, it might be some times where you literally want to jump out the fucking window, and every person who is a parent can attest to that. You're going to want to jump out a fucking window sometimes with your head cut off, and that's just a part of the game, but you cannot actually do it. Like, please don't actually do it. If you need help, go get the help you need, because you need to be here for yourself and for your family. No debate. Period. That's number 4. Number 5. The final thing that I want to share with you all about this wonderful list of things that I've learned in this amazing year as my first year as a parent. Number 5, and it's probably the most common thing that everyone says when you tell them you're about to have a kid, is that you can fucking forget about sleep. Just forget about it. Just forget about it. You'll get some here and there, yeah, but you can just fucking forget about it. Don't bank on it. Don't count on it. It sucks. I understand. I know. It sucks. But you can just fucking forget about it, you know, because the first few weeks or the first month, like, the baby needs to eat every couple hours, like every 2 hours, the baby needs to eat again. And, you know, as soon as the baby falls asleep, 2 hours, now it's time to eat again. It's just a constant. Keep on going. You can just forget about it. One piece of advice that I believe a doctor gave to me, or maybe it was somebody else, but sleep when the baby sleeps. Helps. Sleep when the baby sleeps, because you're gonna need it. You're gonna need it. It's a movie. It's like, you're gonna regret it. You're gonna regret it, and you will fucking regret it if you do not go to sleep when the child sleeps. Now, I often fight myself with that, because it's like, okay, on one hand, I want to go to sleep when the baby sleeps, but on the other hand, I want to get shit done also. But you just have to pick and choose your battles, dude. You have to pick and choose your battles. Sometimes you sleep when the baby sleeps. Sometimes you get shit done. But you have to, like I said in the last tip, be patient with yourself and you know, learning a new routine. And a routine that's not really routine. It's like, you know what I mean? There isn't a set schedule. There isn't one set rule for being a parent and how to go by it. Every kid is different. So your situation will be different from the next man's. But you can just forget about it, dude. Like, get used to not getting 8 hours of sleep. Try to find a way to get used to getting maybe 4, or maybe 3, or maybe 2, maybe none. Like, so diet is important. Nutrition is important. You know what I mean? You can't eat cheeseburgers every day, all day, and also not get sleep because your health will fucking plummet. You know what I mean? You have to find a way to eat some damn fruit, man. Eat some oranges, eat some apples, some bananas. Like, find a way to eat more whole foods and healthier foods with vitamins in it, and also supplement with actual vitamins, vitamin C, vitamin D. Depending on where you live at, you might not get as much sun. Like I said, this is my son was born in the winter time, so there was really no sun at all. So that's where seasonal depression comes in at, and you don't want to be going through seasonal depression and have a newborn baby, because then you want to jump out the window, like I said. So, you know, do what you need to do to take care of your body. You have to take care of yourself so you can take care of your family. If you're not here, who's supposed to do it? You know what I mean? So that's just my little pieces of advice, things that I've learned in this journey, man. Any advice that you all have and want to share, please leave them in the comments. Please like and subscribe. I'm going to continue to make more videos about my journey as a parent. I'm also starting a podcast where I interview other dads. You know, I want to build a community for fathers. You know, just to help each other. You know, iron sharpens iron, man. Like, we're not in this by ourselves. Like, somebody needs advice, please come to me and ask me. If I need advice, I hope that there's somebody out there that I can come to and ask for advice. You know, everybody doesn't have a father around. Everybody's father that was around may not be a great father. Some people may have father figures, coaches, teachers, whatever. You know what I mean? But iron sharpens iron, man. Each one teach one. We got to help each other. It takes a village. Y'all be cool, man.
Tell me, is it true? Tell me, is it true?